Greetings viewers and welcome back to my channel where gaming and anime is my specialty. And today I'm going to be discussing the two stands, Horus and White Album. I'm going to be doing a quick description of the stands and explaining them, their powers, and then kind of doing like a versus type thing, like which is better and who would win in a fight. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. So to start off with is Horus. Now Horus belongs with, to Pet Shop. When we first see Pet Shop, when he was, because Pet Shop is basically the guard of Dio's mansion, and that's when the Crusaders were looking around for the mansion, and Iggy found it by accident. Actually, now Horus's design. Now Horus rarely shows itself. It usually just stays within Pet Shop. Pet Shop uses abilities basically to create ice shards and launch them at people with high rate, kind of like a machine gun, launching a bunch of ice particles. But once the stand was actually revealed, it's revealed to be like a kind of like a weird crossbreed between like a centipede and like a bird. Its head is kind of like the shape of a pterodactyl head. It has 6 arms and multiple legs for its bottom half. In the manga, it's the color of it is like a icy blue color and with yellow eyes. But in the anime, it has a gray body color and red eyes. But yeah, its main abilities is ice generation. It can generate ice, and it harnesses the ice into a long, not really long range, kind of like about mid-range type ability, because it's supposed to be like a projectile, which is the ice shards. But it can also produce small bits of cryonesis, which basically produces ice around its area, similar to White Album a little bit, but not on a large scale. It's basically kind of like it spreads because it's charging up its ice shard power. But that's it for Horus. Let's move on to White Album. Now we're on to White Album. Now White Album is the stand that belongs to Gyacho, and we first see White Album in use when in part 5 when Mista and Giorno are getting chased by Gyacho. Now, this is actually a very unique stand, because this is actually the, I believe it's the first suit stand that we see. Meaning that it's a stand that, when activated, it, surrounds the user as a protective, as a suit. It's literally in the name, suit stand. And it shows, now the design of the stand is, yes, a full body suit. Its face has like a little Y like shaped visor and a little spiral on the forehead and 2 points on its like head, kind of like cat. A lot of people pointed out that its helmet kind of like a cat like design. Also has little ice skates, little sharp blades, similar to that of ice skates for the feet. So pretty much, if Gyacho couldn't ice skate, then his stand would probably be useless to him, because if it couldn't ice skate, or it'd be hard to use the suit ability. But for the ability, now the ability is the similar ability to that of Pet Shop, which is cryokinesis, which basically it allows him to have a surrounding area and drop the temperatures extremely low. It was stated that it could drop down negative 100 degrees Celsius easily, super easily. It's basically the same ability as Pet Shop, only he uses it differently. He actually uses it to use a surrounding area on 3 specific objects. Anything that the stand touches, it can be frozen, however Gyacho wishes, or he can kind of use it like a range type thing where everything within like a certain range, which is basically his gently weeps ability. Which I'm going to talk about right now. Gently weeps is when he actually took the some air around him and he froze it, and he uses kind of like a deflection, which he used as a deflected of projectiles, which you used with Mista, and deflected bullets back at Mista. The armor itself of the suit is actually supposed to be very hard and protective, which bullets can pierce it, and even minister will withstand a full force punch from Golden Experience. So the stand's armor is extremely durable. But yeah, that's it for Horus and White Album. Now let's just talk about it and see which is better and which one will win in a fight. So the two stands. Which is better? This one is more opinion based. I guess it's which one you think is better. Design wise, I really prefer White Album's design. real more often, and it's a really cool suit to stand. Like, suit stands are really cool. Like, I can didn't only like Yacho and Seko have suit stands. The idea of having your stand wrap around your body as a protective, kind of like to protect you, is really cool to me. I guess on your preference, are you more of like a hand-to-hand combat type? Because I guess that's what you kind of would be for White Album, because you can touch things to freeze them to different levels, or would you like to use ice shards? Me personally, if I had a choice between White Album or Horus, I would probably pick White Album, because mainly because of the suit protection. It protects you from a lot of stuff, so you don't really have much to worry about if you get in a combat situation. Now, who would win in a fight? I discussed each of the stand's abilities, and I discussed which one I would want to have, which would be White Album. Now, but which would be better in a fight? Now, both of these two users are extremely persistent. Like, Pet Shop literally went to like ends of the earth to hunt that. He was hunting down Iggy when his job was basically to protect the mansion. I feel like at one point it wasn't about eliminating Iggy because he was an intruder. I felt like it was at that one point when he actually revealed the stand, it was more like a personal thing of pride. It's a battle of, like, those two would definitely in a battle would not give up until like they physically are just, there's nothing left. As long as they are still breathing and their heart is beating, they would continue to fight no matter what. That's just the way those two are. It's a matter of who will last out longer and whose resolve is greater. And in that battle, I feel like it would be Gyacho who would win. But yeah, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I haven't done I wanted to do this video because I hadn't done a random battle mashup in forever. So I haven't done one since my old Joseph versus Young Dio video. So I decided to do this one, and why not do, Horus versus White Album, 2 ice stands. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.